this has to be the most asked question on my Instagram and LinkedIn. So I thought I'd finally make this video. I know I had procrastinated a lot with it, but it's finally out. To give my credentials, hey everyone, I'm Dishita Thakkar, a PG graduate in luxury and fashion brand management. I completed my graduation in February of 2025, so all this information is still pretty new and up to date. Hopefully, you guys can find what you're looking for and understand what luxury brand management is, as well as get answers to the questions that you were looking for. Let me start with explaining what exactly luxury brand management is. So, luxury brand management is the art and science of selling, growing, and maintaining a brand's reputation in the luxury sector. It's not just about selling the products, it's about selling an aspirational lifestyle, an emotion, a story. Think about brands like Hermes or Rolex. They're not just selling you bags or watches, they're trying to sell you a story and a lifestyle. Luxury brand management is also kind of understanding your audience more, because you're trying to sell them a product not on the basis of how functional it is, but you're trying to sell a value. You're trying to sell that exclusivity to your client, which is why, if you would notice, a lot of luxury brand marketing revolves around talking about heritage or the story of the product rather than the functionality aspect of it. To make this more simple, let me break it down by an example. We have Colgate and Marvis. Colgate is a mass market product. It promotes affordability, accessibility, and functionality, whereas Marvis, on the other hand, is a premium toothpaste brand. Marvis wouldn't go around talking about how functional it is. It talks about how exclusive it is, how premium it looks. Marvis would want to appeal to a much more niche clientele rather than appealing more to the mass market. You see what I'm talking about? It becomes that simple. My personal experience with luxury brand management. So, I would say my personal experience with luxury brand management has been amazing. Because I was someone who wanted to step into the fashion business side of things. I thought because I came from a marketing background, I wouldn't be a suitable fit, because I was someone who studied management studies where I specialized in marketing, and I was under the impression that this was going to be extremely challenging for me. The course definitely helped me gain more different perspectives and kind of gain more knowledge about the fashion industry, which I was really looking into. As someone who did not have any formal education in fashion, this was a very helpful thing. I would still say that what I learned in my bachelor's was still continued forward, and there were a lot of similarities that I was able to spot on. I would suggest that if you're someone who's looking into luxury brand management but kind of have the backing of a management degree or something similar, you would find a lot of theories or principles that are being repeated just in the context of luxury here. So I would suggest, before you enroll yourself in a course, make sure you go through the module, you go through the syllabus of the universities that you're looking into before making that decision. For me, the course has helped me gain a better insight as to what I want to do in the future, so it was definitely helpful for me. The other question that I get a lot are what universities offer this course. Before I answer this question, in no way or shape am I trying to promote these universities or the courses they have to offer. This was just what I could find in terms of doing a simple Google search. I did the same when I was doing the research for my post graduation programs, and these were the universities that I came across. I chose according to the syllabus and what I thought was fitting best within my means. The first one is NIFT. They have a program in Masters of Fashion Management, also known as MFM. From the research that I did, I found out that they kind of focus on fashion marketing, brand management, and retail management. They include luxury brand management as a part of one of their modules, but it isn't exclusively a luxury brand management course. Next up is Pearl Academy. They provide a BBA and an MBA in global luxury brand management. They cover the brand management aspect of luxury, but they also cover marketing and retail strategies in luxury. Next up we have is Institute of Marangini, which offers a master's in luxury brand management. This focuses on luxury brand management strategies, retail strategies, marketing, communication, and all that. I believe Marangini also has a program where you can study abroad. So if that's something that you're interested in, this is one of the options. Next up is SV Jain. This is one of the most popular luxury brand management schools in India as of now. They have a course called the Global Luxury Goods and Services Management, also known as the MG Lux M program. This focuses on luxury marketing, retail strategies, and consumer insights. They also have an abroad program, again, if that's something that you're interested in. Last but not the least is the university that I went to, which is FAD International. So it has luxury and fashion brand management together. This is a postgraduate level diploma course, which is about a year long. FAD offers you the ability to either do 6 months in India and 6 months abroad, or 3 months in India and 3 months abroad, or you could do all 12 months in India. For the first half of the year, you'll be learning about fashion brand management, and the rest of the year, you'll be learning about luxury brand management. So it is kind of like segmented into parts. What are some career opportunities that follow after luxury brand management? I'm going to quickly break down what roles you can expect after doing luxury brand management, starting with the client advisor. So the client advisor kind of builds relationship with higher clientele. Basically, are the face of the brand. You're on the sales floor. You're the one who's communicating the brand story to the consumers. The other and very obvious one is a luxury brand manager. You will be responsible for maintaining and elevating the brand's image. This would include strategizing about marketing, communicating with the consumer, building campaign, ensuring that there is consistency, and analyzing the market trends to make sure that the brand is able to keep up with it. Next up we have is visual merchandising. This role focuses on creating visually appealing window displays for the luxury brand. This is one of those creative jobs in the industry. So if you're a creative person, definitely look into visual merchandising. Next what we have is called buying and merchandising. So a buyer is responsible to select the products that would be sold in the store. They analyze the trends and predict what the consumers would want or pick more. Merchandisers, on the other hand, would be more responsible to deal with the inventory side of things. They would also be responsible to kind of promote and present those pieces selected by the buyer to maximize sale. We have public relations. So public relation is basically you maintaining the brand's image and communicating its message with the audience. You manage the brand's reputation, you organize events, you kind of help with press releases. Then we also have marketing heads, which is again very simple. You basically help the brand come up with campaigns, be it with social media or offline activities, to promote their products. Last but not the least is an operations manager. You would be responsible to kind of keep up with the store operations, the daily activities of the store. If the store is running smoothly, basically you would be the fuel that is running the entire store smoothly and making sure that the customer has the best experience. One thing that I would want to add to this is, because I am someone who did this course in India and India is still a growing market, do not expect to land yourself an internship or a role with a high luxury brand right away. Please do not be demotivated by this, because India is still a growing market and there are not a lot of openings in terms of luxury brands in India. I just wanted to add this as a disclaimer, because I feel a lot of people go into this course thinking that they're gonna end up with a lot bigger brands, and when that does not happen, it kind of demotivates you. I don't want to set you guys up for any sort of disappointment. I want to be very like open about the realities of this industry. Moving towards the last question of this video, how was my experience in Dubai and was it worth it? I would say this again depends from person to person, because for me it was really an amazing time. I got to meet and learn from so many different people. This is something that I think a lot of students who are in the luxury sector should definitely opt for, because once you go into a foreign market, you open your eyes to different perspective and different ideas. Dubai being the hub for innovation and luxury market, I think it was a very good opportunity for me, because I got to learn from a market that is already booming. And since the customer profile there is also very vast, I think it was easier for me to understand what type of clients actually shop from these brands. Also, to add that the networking opportunities there were just amazing. I definitely got to meet and learn from a lot more people. And I would suggest, if you're someone who has the means to go abroad and take this course, even for a short while, you should definitely do it, because it definitely adds value. For me, Dubai was totally worth it. I gained a whole new perspective and learned a lot many things. I gained a whole new perspective and also found my finding as to what I want to do in the future. So would say it was definitely a 10 on 10. With that being said, this was all for today's video. Hope you guys found the answers to all the questions that you're looking for. These were the top questions that came on my LinkedIn and Instagram. And if there are any questions that I missed out on, feel free to comment them down below, and I'll try my best to stay active with the comment section and respond as soon as possible. If you found this video helpful, make sure you hit the like button. Recently started making a lot more fashion centric videos, so if that's something that you're interested in, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.